Nolazine, make them scream.
Mic check 504. What's up, baby? It's Big Daddy the DJ, representing Virdiko Global Music Promotion. Started the company in 2006, launched a website in 2007. I'm just glad to have my first Nolazine TV interview.
Tell everybody, how did you actually come with the name Virdiko?
Virdiko, when I started the company, I wanted a name that didn't exist in this world. So anytime you search Virdiko now, it comes directly back to me. So I just wanted a very unique name, and we spelled company with a K. So it stands for Virtual Distribution Company, because we literally distribute the music around the world to our DJs. So it's Virdiko.
Okay. So how did you even come up with the idea of just doing that?
Right. I started DJing years ago, and I just thought it was a better method for DJs to get music. Because for a lot of DJs, it's a challenge to get good music, to get the music on time, to get quality versions. So I started I saw a need, and I'm a solution-based thinker. So I just wanted to make sure that we was able to figure out a way to get the music to the DJs, get feedback from the DJs on what they thought about the music, and let the artists know how DJs felt about it. So that was the whole concept of Virdiko.
Okay. So tell us, what was your greatest challenge actually with the company?
The greatest challenge was we got started back in 2006, so we created a platform that was well ahead of its time. So you could imagine investing a lot of time, a lot of money in creating this platform to service music electronically. And at that time, we had run into a lot of clients that didn't even have email. They were still doing CDs at the time. So, we were just about 3 years ahead of the schedule. And we had to actually have the industry catch up with us. You feel me? So thank God it caught up. But that was a struggle initially. You sell this whole platform and how you can do this, and they say, all right, what's email? You're like, oh man, what's up? You know what I'm saying? So that was probably one of the hardest struggle.
Right. Well, speaking on that company, and now I'm thinking about it, I want to know, what's your take on just the whole experience from transforming from CDs all the way to streaming now?
Right. Well, it put a lot of DJs out of business on the DJ side of it, and for a lot of artists, a lot of them still haven't caught up. So I still get artists now that'll come to the club while I'm DJing and they'll reach me a CD, and I'm like, man, that's gonna be a drink coaster.
Somebody just try to have me a CD.
You know what I'm saying?
I don't even have a CD player.
Yeah, it's almost like giving me a cassette tape. But they have to be educated, and with our company, we try to continually educate as many artists as possible, because some of them, they just don't know, and we got to educate along the way. But everything's digital now, and if you don't understand that part of it, you're gonna be lost.
Okay. And so now we at the 10th anniversary of the Virdiko mixer.
Right. Yeah. So we started the company in 06, launched in 07, and in 2013, we decided to do an event that was on the heels of South by Southwest. So we're in Dallas, Texas. That's where we're headquartered, and we decided to do an event, because a lot of people come back through Dallas, going back to their home city, town, state, wherever they're going. So we decided to capitalize on that and do an event where we brought everybody under one roof, because at South by Southwest, everybody's all over the place. So we started our first one at the House of Blues in Dallas, and every year we tried to move to a different location just to give everybody a different vibe, a different feel, and it's just to bring everybody under one roof in the music industry, mainly the DJs, artists, music producers, everybody in the music industry that's making a difference. And it just turned out to be a great experience for everybody, just being able to network, nobody tripping, nobody stunting, you know what I'm saying? It's just everybody just open to the whole idea of networking, getting to know each other, and making connections, because that's what it's all about in the music industry. It's still a relationship business.
You gotta build a relationship.
You know what I'm saying? So, we got people who made relationships, been able to do tracks together. Companies have been formed from this event that we do. So we're pretty proud of it. This is the 10th year. Right now we have probably about 500 DJs that's scheduled to come through tonight. And probably another couple hundred artists. So it'll be over 600-700 people through the door.
Okay. So, has there ever been one point we just want to give up on Virdiko?
You know what? Everybody asked me that question, man. I gave up a lot. You know, this was my dream, so I never did want to give up on it. I mean, you do get a little discouraged sometimes. Sometimes you think you're gonna be a millionaire, overnight millionaire, and sometimes that really don't ever happen for a lot of people. But it took a minute for this to happen for Virdiko. But you get to year 2, year 3, year 4, you're like, man, this thing ain't really taking off like I thought it would. And and then year 4, 5, 6, things start to pick up. But you got to keep motivating yourself as an entrepreneur, bro. Whatever you're doing, regardless, whatever business. I just learned that we had to stay consistent. And sometimes people make it look good. We was making it look good when things were bad because like I said, we were ahead of the competition. So I mean, not the competition, but the industry. And really wasn't much competition. We just were fighting with people understanding what we were doing. You're telling somebody hey, I'm gonna send your record to thousands of DJs around the world via email, and they don't even understand what that is.
And speaking on competition, like actually, what did you actually do? For your company. When others actually try the same thing as you.
I always stayed on my path. You know what I'm saying? I still have competitors today. People that come and go, but for me, I just invested in my platform. I invested in my product, and I mean, you're always gonna have competition. Sometimes competition is good. I've actually linked in with some of my competition and created like a strategic network to try to help my clients more. If there's something else that they can provide, I'll pass them off on to them. But it's competition is good sometimes. I think we're the best. You know what I'm saying? My clients think I'm the best. I don't say that, they do. So
that's good thing. So being in the music industry for well over
30 years, you could say
30 years.
Yeah, I started DJ in 1986, so okay. I started when I was 1. Yes. I'm just a joke.
So this is my question. What do you enjoy most about it? And tell us what do you actually hate about it?
Oh, man, I tell you, I really enjoy DJing. That's my passion. I love it. It's like I never really work a day in my life. I'm blessed to be able to DJ sometimes over 300 events a year of all different type of events. So I'm just blessed to be able to do what I love. So that's what I love. I just love the art of DJing and music in general. What you hate about it? I can't really say I hate much about it, man. If I told you I hated anything, I'd be lying. I'm really just happy to be alive. You know what I'm saying? And doing something that's fun, enjoyable, making a difference. I'm being able to be a part of so many special moments for people on the DJ side. And then on the Virdiko side, helping artists break through. Actually being able to service DJs with music, so they can continue their craft and, be better at their craft. So ain't too much you hate about it, man. If you're doing something you love, ain't too much you hate, bro.
Okay. And so speaking on breaking artists, I want you to actually name a few artists that you helped, along the way.
Oh man.
And because I always tell people about you, I'm like, man,
right.
Yeah, but the first Virdiko, I'm like, event I went to, I saw Moneybagg Yo here.
Right.
Actually before he was signing to CMG, and that Black Youngster came here and he was signing CMG trying to pay to perform.
Right. Yeah. It's I never answer your questions directly, bro. So I have to indirectly answer them because it's not too many people that haven't come through Virdiko. Right. We deal with all of the major artists. Just put it like this: there's not many people that haven't come through Virdiko that have kind of taken off, and we're proud of that. So they understand what we bring to the market. I mean, it's a marketing and promotional tool for artists to use to reach people that they wouldn't normally be able to reach. So, I mean, you name them from A-list to B-list to C-list artists, they're on Virdiko. Right now, we just hit over 15,000 singles and songs on the website in our music library. So you can go in there and search anybody from Lil Wayne, to Rick Ross, to Moneybagg Yo, to even some smaller, artists that are on their way. But we just proud of being able to help all of the artists, bro. But ain't too many people not using Virdiko now, man. It's a household name, but it took a while.
Right.
You feel me?
And was speaking on that, I want you to explain. I'm like, and just how important it is, for artists to actually service their music to the DJs.
Oh yeah, that's the most important thing. You got to think about it. Like a lot of artists don't get this concept. They're like, yeah, I mean, my music is on YouTube or my music is on SoundCloud. That's fine, and it needs to be there. But in this day and age, you have to get the music, the digital file, into the hands of the DJs. you know, and it needs to be on a platform where they can get your service pack, which is a clean version, the dirty version, instrumental version, a cappella versions, if you have DJ intro versions. All that is very important. So artists, you must get your music to the places where DJs get their music from. And I service a lot of DJs who rely on me to get them that music. Because if it's on YouTube, you don't really want a DJ trying to rip your music from YouTube, because now you got a very poor quality version of your song that they're trying to play, and it's not going to sound right in the club because it's compressed and then it's compressed again and probably compressed another time.
Yeah.
You know, so you spend all this money mixing and mastering your music just to be compressed 2 or 3, 4 times, and it doesn't sound right when it's playing in the club, and the DJ probably won't play it again. So, you know, in those emergency situations, some people may do it, but I personally don't do that. I only get my music from professional sites like mine.
All right, gotcha. So, tell us, you know, I'm like, what's next for you?
What's next? Well, for Virdiko, we launched the Virdiko Pro platform, which is an extension of Virdiko, where we're actually getting more into different genres of music. Right now we're servicing over 50,000 DJs around the world in over 100 countries, and they want more than just hip hop and rap. So we're going off into different genres like K-pop, even country, techno, Latin music. So we're just continuing. We have a great platform. We got, you know, a great database of DJs, but now we're just trying to expand our offering so now that they can get whatever they want on the music side of it. So that's what's next for Virdiko. Whatever genre music you're looking for, we plan to have it.
Okay. And also, last but not least, tell everybody, where can he find you on social media, website,
Right.
et cetera, et cetera.
Everything is Virdiko.com. It's Virdiko. Virdiko.com. We're on Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, Facebook, LinkedIn, you name it. TikTok, we on it. It's Virdiko. Everything is Virdiko. So, and if you see Virdiko, it's coming directly back to us and our company. We got a real good team of folks that I've been able to bring along with me in this journey, and we're just trying to make a difference, man. So our motto is we work. Not only does the system work, but as a team, we work to make a difference for our clients, you know, and it's a good deal we got going, man. But I'm glad you're here. So I've been waiting, this is the 10th anniversary of Virdiko, but I've been waiting 10 years to do my Nolazine interview.
Hey, when Nolazine TV started 4 years ago. The first time I came here, I wasn't even doing Nolazine TV.
But I still been waiting 10 years to get my interview, but I got it. But I just want to tell you this, brother. I'm proud of you, and you stay consistent. You making a difference, and I seeing what you're doing in this music industry. And, you know, I think you got a lot of success ahead of you. But Nolazine TV, you know where it's happening. Big Daddy, the DJ, Virdiko. We love y'all. Holla at us. Virdiko.com. You know, check in, tap in, see if we can help you, all the artists, all the DJs. If you're not checked in, you know, check in. We might be able to help you on some music that you don't have. So let's work.
All right. We done.
All right.
Nolazine, make them scream. Nolazine. Make them SCREAM. Scream. Nolazine, make them scream. You heard me.